Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Magic and Mayhem. And as you may hear, I have a new microphone. It's going to be a little bit better doing these videos for you now that the sound quality is not going to be so choppy and distorted with my terrible voice. But we'll see what we can do. Anyway, we've completed Apple Tree Orchard. I hated that mission so much. And now we're going on to the Misty Marshes. So let's just jump right in. We're going to be sticking to Adept, and let's just see what we can do. This is going to be potentially blind at this point now, so I don't really know what's coming up. We'll just have to see what's happening. Okay. Will you share these mana sprites, Cornelius? Of course, my friend. That island carries a place of power. We should investigate. Beware the water, Cornelius. It has many teeth. It certainly does. Now, what I remember of this level is it has a lot of neutral crocodiles. Not very nice. I forgot to mention as well, the good thing about this game, or at least what I find interesting, is the levels, they loop back around each other. So you can traverse all the way from one end and then come all the way. It's kind of like being on a mini planet. Feel free to just stand there. First of all, you know, don't help or anything. It's up to you. That's pretty messy, but at least we did it. Okay, so the premise of the levels is still pretty much the same. We want to make our strongest unit into a lord, and we do that with battling. Okay, a lord, sorry, a king or exalted champion. Whoa, Twinkindle, help! Will no one heed me? That sounds like Twinkindle. What is he doing here? No, you're not having them all, Percival. You greedy little S. Nope, we're not gonna go there. Yeah, for one thing I forgot to mention about the unicorns. They are quite easy to flinching once they've been attacked. So they can get sort of simply stunned. Okay. Now we need to take care of this little croc because he is in the way of the place of power. Can't afford you dying. I don't know what he's doing, but whatever. See, the way the game mechanics in this work is, it's like, it looks like they so put I actually didn't pay attention to my health. Yes. They put sort of stop points or position points for every character to move on. So what that means is you can't sort of free roam. You're basically subjected to different specific points of the map that have been scripted for waypoints, I guess. I suppose they didn't really have a lot to work with in those days. Okay, so I think we're sitting pretty for now. Only problem is I've wasted all my mana trying to recover him. But hey, that's crocodiles for you. They are quite notoriously strong, and I personally think they're actually more stronger than the trolls, really, or at least they have more defense. So, and there he goes, stealing all the fish. I don't like Percival. I'm going to wait actually at the last minute to rescue Twinkindle, because I've got a good feeling he will wander off like Percival, but as you can tell, he's nothing but a brownie. He'll wander off and get himself killed really easily. So we need to think of a better strategy than him. He's basically like a kid that you need to hold his hand all the time. Alright, let's help Percival. We got nothing to lose at this point. Our unicorn's quite strong, so that's good. Here we go. And then we will, I suppose we'll cover this. Oh, I can't wait to start playing the next game. It's gonna be so much better, because each creature, each beast has its own special power once it's reached its exalted champion level. But we'll see how it goes. For now, this unicorn is strong enough to wander off on its own, and wow, nice attack. Yes. Critical hits for the win. I didn't realize that even with things simple hooks. Oh wow. It lost the littlest amount of health, and it decided to eat all that fish for itself. Okay. I get it. It won't pick it up for me, but it'll pick up for himself. Alright. I suppose the greed is what we've got to deal with. Oh, sorry, apologies for my throat. It's just really bad right now. There we go. Hopefully that won't put out when I'm recording. So, as you can see, we're doing a good amount of damage, but even at king status, this crocodile is giving us a bit of a run for our money. Come on. Even at king status, these crocodiles can still take on my unicorn. I mean, for the most part, we don't want to use him much for anything other than just guarding the place of power. But still, you can see how brutal this game is, and these are neutral creatures. They're not being summoned by any enemy wizard or something like that, so that's the problem we've got to deal with. But we're gonna save it again, because I can't afford to lose this position right now. Ah, don't get attacked. Oh, darn. summoned it on the roof, hasn't it? That's annoying. It's just cheap doing it this way. I'd be wasting way too many magical spheres. Okay, so this part is a bit of an interest here. These are actually traps, pressure plate traps, and they're not per se lethal, but you'll see what I mean when I step on it. Generates a little magic carpet, which, as you can see, it's transported me to the waypoint, and is eventually going to drop me. And I think I'm going to take damage for the drop as well. No? Okay, that's good. This is the way we need to go, actually, and we can't do that yet, so I can't remember what we have to do. I think may as well rescue Twinkindle at this point anyway, because I think he gives us an item, and it's one that we can use to get over those traps. The funny part about this, there's always a weird gimmick. Hello, Twinkindle. You saved me again, Cornelius. Once it's happenstance, sire. Twice. Looks like carelessness. I was heading for Apple Tree Orchard to rally my people there, but lost my way. Then I was ambushed by Dagda's minions and imprisoned in this wretched shack. The unholy fiend promised to roast me alive and suck the marrow from my bones. Yum. I think it's time for a reckoning with this foul wretch Dagda. They say his cruelty stems from fear of losing his cauldron of gold. Could this cauldron be the grail we seek? Another quest, eh? Here, take my 7 league boots. They will help outrun Dagda's levitation traps. Oh. Well, there you go. And it's magically transported to us. My thanks, sire. Now you should seek refuge until we have the grail. We have much courage, Cornelius, and may yet rid us of another tyrant. He'll know my wrath before the day is out. Yeah, well, here's a go, for God's sake. Percival, what now? To the grail, yeah. Oh, I didn't need you to tell me that. You can tell I'm already getting frustrated. Wow, really? The grail lies within one of these wooden caskets, but which? Yeah, well, I'll find out for myself. I actually don't remember which one it is. One of them does contain the item, the other is a trap. Quite a lethal trap, actually. So we're going to have to remember. Okay. Now, let's see what we can do. We have the place of power, the second one, which thankfully is not being occupied by anything, and now we get to go to this area of the map, which we couldn't otherwise get to without rescuing Twinkindle. So some certain achievement. Wow, really? I didn't even know it could do that. Well, at least I can go through the other way. Yes, Percival, you're also affected by the trap as well. Confound it all, I seem to be caught in some kind of trap. It's no good, Cornelius, I can go no further. I will return to defend the place of power. Yes, well, at least you're good for that. The places of power are pretty much the most important things to do, and thankfully Twinkindle's not moving around like an idiot. Which is exactly what we need him to be doing, which is just staying there. This would otherwise be a very frustrating and annoying level, and one I do not wish to keep replaying. So, the way this is working is, just to make sure I don't fail, you activate the boots and you are now really fast. Oh wow. You must travel fast to get through these traps, Cornelius. Perhaps Twinkle's boots is here. Funny enough, I actually activated the boots. So this is, you see why I have to save this sometimes, because it just decides not to work sometimes. There you go. So you can't stand still on these things. Instead, you have to run or move quite fast. Ah, thankfully. Ah, these things. Pestilence towers. These are pretty much the same as being poisoned, but the problem is, you will continue to take damage until you are near death, and they don't go away. So, what do we have here? Which chest? Your head will say go left, but your true wizard would follow his heart. But a true wizard would follow his heart, sorry. So, my instincts would say go right. Well, there you go. Ah, and here's Dagda. Steal my cauldron, would you? Dagda of the Chutha de Denin. Where the sentence there? Will have your life, sneak thief. Your awake shall be my banquet into the pot with him. Here's a meal that will disagree with you, cannibal fiend. So yeah, he's a cannibal. And oh wow, Phoenix. Yeah, they do that. Now thankfully they're not strong. Well, not too strong, but phoenixes have a nasty after effect once they're killed, so ah, shit. Yeah, all your creatures will continue to take damage as well until... Yeah, so so everything will around the pestilence, whether it be the enemy or the allies, pretty much both things that are summoned are all affected by the pestilence. And the idiot decided to infect himself and is not healing, which is convenient for me, so... It's like one of the best items I think I find on the game. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Undead creatures are immune to the pestilence, but they carry it with it. So it's pretty clever of him to do that. That's the best way to use the pestilence. They can pretty much drag on all the pestilence around it, and it's such a good way to win levels. So hopefully I will gain the power to do that.
Okay.
Don't die, guys, don't die. I need to find where the Dagda is. Can I go out this way? No, I can't. At least he's defending... I mean, that's the one thing the developers got right, at least. He's defending all the important people. Let's have all the creatures die so that he can't summon any more of those pestilence towers. seriously, there are... Because the summon those at will is pretty much a real bad thing. And if he summons one right next to the place of power, I'm pretty much screwed. Move. And I seem to be getting attacked. Don't die. Oh shit. We're not gonna be able to defend this, are we? Wait, I didn't know you could go this way. Oh, you can't. Oh, the water's too deep. Okay, so... how am I going to do this? You can't destroy these by normal means. How should I put this? Basically, the Pestilence Towers are notoriously difficult. Oh, well, there you go. He's killed himself. No doubt, he hasn't healed himself from the Pestilence. The portal has appeared, but I fear it's not the usual kind. It is unstable and will disappear after a while. You must leave before your time runs out. Watch the clock. Yeah, so basically, this is now the gimmick of the game, where you have a timer. At least this I remember about the game, where you have a certain amount of time, you have to leave the portal at a certain location of the map. If you don't get there, you'll just lose the map. You'll lose the mission, and you have to start from your last save, I guess. So it's pretty stupid. I don't know why they do this, but why are you going there, Cornelius? I need to find Dagda because he actually has an item that sorry, he has an ingredient that could help us with magical spells, and I haven't a clue where he is or where he died, which is quite frustrating. I'd love to know where he died. Yes, I'm aware I'm affected. Shit. So the portal's right there, but I really don't know where he died, and that's a problem for me. Yeah, all of his minions walk past me. I don't think they give a shit. They're not going to live that long. I need to find where he died, otherwise I won't get the maximum amount of points. And trust me, you will want every bit of him. Yeah, he left. I would love to know where he died. Oh, cry. Okay. Oh wow, it actually let me walk past it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna have time, am I? No. I'm not going to have time. But this illustrates my points, basically. And there you have it. The timer runs out and the portal stops. And at this point, I think you may... Yes, there you go. Defeat. The portal closed before you could escape. And then all that stuff, really. So... Yes. So there was one more ingredient that we needed to actually get the full amount, so it wasn't really worth me doing it anyway. But I just wanted to show you exactly what happens when you don't get to the portal in time. Bit of a cheap gimmick in the game, really. I don't think it needs to have happened, but hey, whatever. So we'll try that again, and I think this time I'm going to want to keep an eye on him. Yes, there we go. We want to kill him before he runs off. it when you spray me with lightning either, thanks. Okay, I'm at that point of the game where it's just gonna be cheaply up. There you go. Guys, I really would appreciate it if you carried on chasing them. Sometimes the AI of your creatures just wants to be complete idiots sometimes. Of all things though, we want to definitely make sure that Dagda doesn't move away or escape.
Okay.
Oh, he's almost dead. So, I'm actually going to save it, and hopefully we can start heading back, because I think one of my minions are able to pick up the items that are drops as well.
Okay.
Definitely want him dead. One hit! One hit! Perfect. Yes, the portal has opened. We need to get there before the timer runs out. But this is what we were after. We found the hemlock. And I can't remember if that was where the portal was the last time. But if it's not, it doesn't matter. We have plenty of time now, and we have them all the achievements needed for this mission. So this is what's good, and we pretty much needed this, so I'm going to destroy you. Mean person. There we go. Much better. There we go. And that's the Misty Marshes, done with all the achievements. Yay. Whew. It was really worth getting all of that, and to be honest, it's definitely worth doing this without needing the extra stupidly spiked difficulty. It just doesn't work, in my opinion. Wizard difficulty. Wizard difficulty. Excuse my throat. But we have done that now, and we also have a new spell. Let's check it out. Ah, yes. It has the Pestilence, the Lightning, and the Fountain of Life. This is definitely one of the best items in the game. It pretty much offers the same as what he was summoning, the Pestilence Tower. A lightning spell which does a high amount of damage in an instant spot, although it can miss sometimes, so it's better to be careful with it. But if you manage to catch the target, it does high amount of damage to them, and potentially does a flame effect as well, so they can continuously take damage over time. And the Fountain of Life, pretty much summon that next to any of your allies, and they will continuously be regenerated of health slowly over a simple amount of time, I guess. But the regeneration is constant and can only be destroyed with a lightning spell, ironically. But what I think we will do is, because the way to use this strategy properly is we need a zombie, and we also need a Chaos Talisman. So we really want that. Control limit again is like the least of my things I care to have. Mana is always the most important thing. and I'm pretty much setting myself up for going through this path anyway. So I'm gonna save it all along here, and we're going to go put that straight into there, because this will be such a good item. You can pretty much summon this thing right next to the places of power and have anything but undead survive the whole area. So no matter what you can do, what the enemy will do, you can pretty much just keep spamming your zombies until they all take damage and die. And I think it's a really, really good strategy, so I personally like it. I don't know if skeletons could do it, but it's much better to have zombies. They are a lot more magic damage resistance anyway. So I think that would be it. Yeah, so for the most part, that's it for part 6 of Magic and Mayhem, and I'm glad that went a little bit better than the last part. And I'll catch you guys in the next part. Take care.